more than half the countries are having elections this year. It could be a fair
Yeah,
bit of crumbling.
yeah. Well, we have a debate in 15 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to get real. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a lose lose. I don't love talking about politics, but I mean, the
yeah,
bottom line is we all have to reach our acceptance around that fact that the
yeah,
country, half the country is going to be pissed. Doesn't matter what happens, half the country is going to be pissed.
yeah,
And of course, the other concern is not acceptance of the results, which undermines the trust. The
yeah,
trust that the democratic process is safe. Um, and now that it's so easy for other countries to hack our
mhm,
election,
yeah.
it might be a valid point.
Mm.
We might have to go to, you know, uh, a written ballot with a thumbprint or something that's like really, a
Yeah.
bit of DNA. You pull out a hair and attach that to your ballot
Mm.
or something. It is crazy. It's going to get crazy, but I think that fear isn't going to help us, like everything else. Even though it is natural.
Mm.
What do we do when we get scared about something in skydiving? We do something about it. We train more. We get in, better shape. We learn whatever lessons are necessary so that we can be safer. And if it doesn't feel right, we just, do something different so we don't pay the price. So my different is storing water. Not paranoid, not based on fear. Just what if?
Mm.
You know, just having some food, planting a garden, getting to know my neighbors. I feel like that's what everybody, if everybody did that, we wouldn't be so worried about what happens in DC.
You can say it, you can say it to skydivers. Don't worry if you schmuck in your landing, it's part of, if you go low in the formation, don't worry about it. There's always another jump. You can say it till you're blue in the face, but if they are dead set on punishing themselves and they believe in that model, that they believe that that's what you have to do, there's no choice about it, and they're going to feel shitty about themselves for a while. Um, we got to move out of that mindset. Right? As a species, we have to move out of the negative reinforcement mindset and just learn the lesson, dust yourself off and don't worry about it because it's
It's
just
crazy that you say that because I was actually in the riggers loft trying to learn how to do repacks and rigger stuff. And like I noticed two people had told me I have been talking way too negative,
okay.
like
Well,
negative
pay
self-talk.
attention. Pay attention. Yeah.
So I
It's just
have, and
pattern.
and I'm grateful for that pointing out because now I can bring myself back.
Yeah.
Like, hey, stop it.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
And I
What are the
have been happier. Yay!
yeah? Describe the positive aspects of your experience. Like that's the celebration mentalities. That's where our true self lives, I believe. And in the complainer mindset, we're starved of wisdom. When you're walking with the dark cloud over your head because everything looks like a disaster from your perspective. We just got to wake up from the nightmare and go, wait a minute. I was making myself miserable. It wasn't the world. It wasn't Donald Trump's fault that I was miserable. I just have to make a good
That's
choice
funny.
again and again and again to just let the world be and be happy anyway.